Greetings, beautiful people. It's your girl. Yo, come on in here. Come on in here. Listen, I had the mic off. Y'all, listen. I hope you guys are having a really, 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 really good day. I really do. I hope you guys are having a good day. Listen, I want to talk to y'all today about getting out your feelings. So I realize there's probably a whole lot of other people live right now. But I'm gonna need to tell y'all. I'm gonna try to wait till some of y'all come on in here. I'm not gonna be long on here at all. And I want to tell y'all how this live stream triggered, what prompted this live stream. So come on in. I'm gonna give y'all a chance to mosey on over here. I know some of y'all, hey, pretty brown eyes, how are you, beautiful? I know that some of you guys are just getting off from work and stuff and getting home and y'all got that dinner going. Some of y'all already done ate dinner and ran back in the recliner chair and taking the remote control and doing one of these. I hope you guys landed on me, because I got some stuff to talk to y'all about that's going to bless your life. You know, it's going to bless your life. And today we're going to be talking about getting out your feelings. Ooh, Lord. It's a whole lot of people in their feelings all around you, ain't it? Shameful goodness. But anyway, hey Anesta, how you doing, baby? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Y'all know I was on here I think it was a couple of days ago, right? Hey Samaya, how you doing? I'm glad you're here. So I'm saying your name wrong. Salaya Binya, how are you? Shalom, peace be unto you. Peace be unto you. Listen, y'all. So after that live I had a couple of days ago, I had one of the subscribers call me. Now I can tell y'all about this because we had a lengthy conversation, right? And she said it would be okay to say it. All right. Her name is Sylvia, y'all. She said she'd been watching me since day one, right? But she never typed in the chat or nothing like that. And she said, well, you can go in there, Miss Yothos, and you can tell them my name. I don't care because these people don't know me, right? What's up, Andrew B? How you doing? I said, well, I keep stuff confidential. I don't have to tell people nothing. She said, no, shout me out. So Sylvia, I'm shouting you out, baby. I'm shouting you out. Okay. So we had, like I said, we had a nice long conversation. I know we was on the phone for about an hour, maybe an hour and a half, and we was really chopping it up. And I'm not gonna tell you all of the conversation, but I want to tell you what she asked me to do a topic on. And she was it's basically about people being in their feelings, right? Okay, so look, that's the way I titled it, right? But so let's talk about these feelings and stuff, because y'all can see all around you people in their feelings all the time. I mean, and you be in your feelings all the time, right? But I'm going to tell you why this is so and how you can control that, right? Okay, so let's think about this. Let's take it from the top, because we're going to get this live stream. I'm going to do it. It's not going to be long or nothing, and you're going to have something to take away with you. So, in other words, y'all had y'all dinner. I'm getting to give you some dessert. Okay, so look. If you think about it, everybody knows your triggers but you. They know you better than you. Okay, because people can say stuff to you that get you off like in a hot second. They know you better than you know yourself, right? They can get your emotions going and your feelings going all out of whack real quick. So let me just break something down. If you think I'm lying, think about this. When y'all look at television and y'all have like movies that you watch, it may be a scary movie. If you watching a scary movie and you all into the movie, if something bump or something, you gonna jump. You accidentally, you'll be like jumping because you're so into that movie that you're watching. So you're feeling what that character is feeling, right? So okay, that's in your feelings. That's a part of being in your feelings, right? Okay, here's another thing. If you go to a comedy show or something, or even if you look at it on television, the comedian can make you laugh. They can make you laugh so hard and have your stomach hurt. Am I right or wrong? Right? So again, they're in your feelings. They can control whether you laugh. And same if you see like a sad movie and somebody crying or something, somebody done passed away or something in this movie, and you all enthralled into the movie. That's your emotions again. So let me tell you something. People have been studying you for centuries, right? And now they know you better than you know yourself. But ask yourself this question. Why is it so important for people to control your emotions? Why does that matter? Okay? Emotions make you buy. Emotions are profitable. Emotions will make you so mad that you'll hurt somebody and people go to jail. Who make money off the jail, right? Okay, so It's really profitable for people to be able to get inside of your head or get inside of your body, your the way you see life in your reality, and make you step out of it into theirs and act a fool. See? So that's why you have to really be careful on what you see and what you hear, right? And I'm going to go a little further because I took a few notes because I don't want to forget stuff. So let's go. All right, let's talk about this. What if, okay, so here's another thing. We believe what people think about us, right? Like if somebody called you a bad name, internally you evidently believe it, but why? Because it gets you triggered and it gets you to respond and it gets you to react in a way that you wouldn't normally react, right? So it's something about what they say to you that's true to you, to the internal you. Maybe it's because you had a parent or something, a mom or a dad or something when you was coming up. And like say your parent will say something like, you ain't no good, you ain't gonna never amount to nothing, and all of those kind of stuff. You know, they talk down to you and you internalize that, right? Okay. So although you're an adult, you will look really crazy because you're gonna believe that because it came from somebody that loved you, somebody that born you. Hey Kim, how are you doing? Nice to see you. Thank you for coming, Angie B. Yeah. So what you're doing is internalize that because you're going to believe what somebody in authority tells you. And by your parents raising you, they're the first gods that you know. So in other words, they stamp that you're no good. They stamp that you're worthless. They stamp that you lazy. They stamped all that in your subconscious mind, and as an adult you believe it. So when you go in the streets and somebody call you lazy and no good, you're triggered. Those emotions are triggered. You did? Okay. Now let's move on a little bit, a little longer here, a little further here. You know, another thing too. I want to know why do you believe it? Why do you really believe what other people say about you? Why do you take that to be true? I'm thinking it's because you don't know who you really are. You still discovering who you are, and you still don't know how important your emotions and how that your emotions and feelings are. Okay, so here's another thing. I want y'all to remember on the last live stream I did, I tried to explain to y'all how frequencies work and stuff, and what you put out, you get back in the universe, right? I'm talking about the way the universe works. Okay, so look, so if you think that what that person is saying about you is true, you receive that information. Although you arguing with them and say they doing this and they make a lot of nigga noise and you doing all of this with them, you still believe it because they got you to respond and you're going back and forth, right? But just like you go back and forth in a conversation with a person about what's right, what's wrong, how you feel, how they feel, you have to remember the universe works sort of like that. It's a communication, it's a frequency. People talk back and forth with each other when they're arguing, okay, or when they're happy or when they're sad or whatever case may be. They back and forth, they have a contact of back and forth. That vibration, that frequency is back and forth. You can hear when people speaking, that's a frequency you hear. That's a noise you hear. The eardrum doing all kinds of stuff while we're speaking on the way you receive it. The universe is doing the same thing. Right? But the thing about the universe, like I said, it's going to push it back to you. Just like that conversation between you and somebody else goes, the same goes back with you and God in the universe, the way the frequency works around your being. So I hope you understood that part. Moving right along, let me tell y'all something else. Hey, Kevin, how you doing? Nice to see you. Okay, let me tell y'all something else. Let's talk about the heart and the mind. I'm going to talk about that real quick because that is associated with one another. That's a very important thing to know. Okay, first I want to say, okay, it was in 1991. This doctor, his name is Dr. Armour, Armour. Y'all can look it up. He discovered that the heart has its own brain. The heart had the same neutrons that your mind that your brain have in it. You have the same neutrons in your heart. Okay, they estimate it's about 40,000 neutrons in your heart. It's more in your brain, but they estimate your heart have 40,000 neutrons in there. Okay, all right. Now here's another thing about that, and the reason why I'm bringing that up. If your mind and heart is not aligned with one another, right? Um, your consciousness won't really pay much attention to stuff. You have to have your heart and mind. So if somebody say you are a bad word or something like that, and your mind and heart agrees with that, it's sort of like you gonna be carrying that stuff around because it's aligned with one another, right? But think about this. You all have to think about this. You know, your heart, ladies, is smaller than the man's. The men's hearts are bigger than yours. And I know a lot of women have had problems in relationships and stuff like that, and tell the man he don't have a heart, but his heart is bigger than yours. Okay, now I say that to say this. Going back to the heart. Have you ever been in a relationship and it says and you be thinking, okay, well your mind tell you that this guy ain't no good or this girl ain't no good for you, right? Your mind be saying, Lord, you just as crazy as you can be. Why are you doing this? You know this person is making a fool out of you or whatever your mind telling you about this person, right? And you find it hard to move on. It's because your heart is saying one thing and your mind is saying another. You see? So, and because I just explained to you about the neutrons and how you have your brain and your heart has brain stuff in it, material status as well. Okay, so now let's go down a little deeper. I'm gonna run on through this live stream because we're not gonna be on here long. I just want to come on here and let y'all know that you ought to get out your feelings. You shouldn't have nobody controlling your feelings. Get out your feelings. Okay, let me give you another example. Okay, let me see. Okay, I did that one. Let me give you another example. All right, I told you about that. Let's talk about this. Let's say you go to the doctor and the doctor give you like a death sentence, like you have some kind of terminal illness, or they'll say that you had this terminal illness, okay? All right. So coming from the doctor, you're gonna believe it to be true because he's certified. You know, he got his licenses, he know what he's doing, he's been practicing for so many years, all of that. And you go up in there. What's up, Dimple D? Thanks for coming. You go up in there, and so you believe what he's saying. You believe what he's saying to be true, okay? So now what you do? What's the first thing you do if he tell you you got so many days to live, so many weeks, or so many months? When you leave that doctor's office, the first thing that a normal person do, or somebody that was pretty have common sense, the first thing they're gonna do is they're gonna go to their family members, their loved ones, and tell them what news they heard. Right? They're gonna have all those emotions, and they're gonna share all that with them. Okay? I'm talking about your sister, brother, whoever you have this family member that's close to you. Right? So now you don't put projected on that on them, even though you still holding it, you still projecting it on them, right? Okay, what are they doing? They telling everybody else they know. Look how the wire is flying. Look how the vibrations is flying. Look how the emotions are flying, right? Look how everybody involved is flying with it. Okay. Then what else you do? You're gonna get your insurance policy together, make sure you're up to date on that. Some people even arrange their own funerals and stuff, and they ain't even going in the ground yet. You know, they yeah, they be saying their goodbyes to the family and giving them their last words when they still have time on this earth, right? Listen, I say all that to say this. With you doing all of that and you telling your family members and stuff, that's your bloodline, right? Right? Those are all the frequency, all connected, and you got all these emotions, and it's all connected. And we're feeling sad, we're feeling hurt, we're feeling all kinds of emotions. But all those emotions are doing what? You don't put them out in the energy. You don't put them out in the universe. You put that frequency out. You and everybody else that you told. So, and I told you the universe is a magnet. It'll magnify or it'll turn back on you and give you back what you're putting out of you. See? So now speaking about that, thanks for everybody coming in. I see y'all here. I see y'all. And we're now talking about all of that. What's up, Devil Speaks? How you doing? I'm thinking about that. You put all that stuff out there in the atmosphere, and y'all didn't mean to do it, but you just put it all out there. So you're gonna get back because see one thing about how frequencies work and how vibrations work and how the God Almighty works and how if you look around you and stuff and how things work, you get out what you put in. That's my dogs, y'all. Sorry about that. I know y'all probably can hear them. They're in the other room playing. They had dinner already, so they making noise. Um, they were still gonna mess me up too. Hold on one second. Hey Rob. Oh, that's Suki making that noise. That's the little fat one. Okay, so you put all that stuff out there. Now, oh man, I forgot what I was gonna say. Dang it all. Okay, we say everybody put it out there. Okay, yeah, so it's gonna come back to you. Okay, and I told you about that bloodline. It's gonna go through you. Oh, and then here's another thing. And y'all Bibles and holy streets, holy writers, it says in Matthew 7:8, it says, ask and you shall receive. So just like you ask for something bad and you can get something good. I mean, you can do the same thing with something good. bad and good. You can ask for bad on something, and you can ask for good on something. It's still gonna come back to you, whichever way you do it and how you act with that mental and the heart aligned. Okay, so I'm saying that for anything, not only just with you going to the doctor, okay, and getting the bad news and stuff. And say, think about this too, y'all. A lot of people suffer with depression. They suffer with anxiety too. In my opinion, no doctor, I'm no doctor, but in my opinion, depression has a lot to do with um, a lot of negative emotions built up, right? Because people want to take to the bed with depression. They can't stop crying. Think of all the emotions that go along with depression, right? So somewhere in that subconscious, they have gathered a thought process of who they are, right? Over years, over time, or whatever, they have developed that. Same with anxiety. Anxiety is a thing wherein you're feeling anxious and you're a kind of nervous. And what it is, and having anxiety make you fearful of the unknown. You'll say in your mind, well, what if this happens? You're so scared. That's how anxious people act, right? They're scared of the what ifs. A lot of that goes along with it, right? What if this, that, or but that's an emotion. See, so that's why it's very important to get out your feelings because you can make your own self sick by being in your feelings, right? And if you don't want to be sick and you want to have protection around you, you be careful of what you put into you. That goes along with food too. If you eat that pig and stuff, and they slaughter the pig, and he all nervous and jittery and all this kind of stuff. And when they get killed, when they kill them, and then they so-called cure them. After they kill them, they cure them, and then you eat it, and it can kill you. Especially if you indulge in that stuff the wrong way because of the emotions are inside of you. You're consuming that emotion. You're consuming that energy. You are consuming their feelings when they were getting slaughtered at the time. Why? Because you're a human being. You're God-like. You are like the creator of those animals. Why? Why do I say that you're creator of the animals? Well, God created you. He created all things. You see what I'm saying? You consuming that. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Moving right along. Because I'll go in on that off the subject. Hey Shirley, how you doing? Thanks for coming in, y'all. Okay, so now I also want to go back to this what you eating and stuff. You really have to be careful of it because listen, don't you know that everything has energy in it? Everything have energy in it. And plants have a lot of energy in it because it's out in the sun. It's charged by the sun and all kinds of things in the dirt and all the nutrients and stuff like that. It's charged up. So you're supposed to eat to live, not eat to die. So things that eat live foods rather than dead foods. That would be my suggestion. And I want to say go back to those depression and anxiety. Depression and anxiety, um, if you read the small print on that stuff, on the medications that the doctors are giving you and stuff like that, the side effects are huge. It's like you have to read that and you will see the side effects of that stuff. And what it does too is it try to snap you back into your reality with medication. You see what I'm saying? So you have to be careful about that before you start doing it. And so a lot of people have a hard time getting off of those type of medications too. Oh, hey, how you doing, Miss Lethal? Hey, James. He said, I tell you what, some people will drag you. Oh Lord, no, I try to get the job done. I don't know what that means though, James. And I don't know what part you're talking about, but yeah, okay. Okay, so they tell me today we got a meeting at 8:45. Oh, so I guess that was something that threw you off or at the last minute you weren't prepared for or pissed you off. What did it do? Your job? Yeah. Yeah, but going back to this because I'm gonna stop reading that because you can mess me up until I go where I'm going. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna talk back to you though, James. I'm gonna look. Okay, so I was talking about depression and anxiety and how it makes you feel and the medications that they give you and all of that stuff. And again, they're telling you how you feeling, so they prescribing something to you to try to get you to do feel better and stuff like that. but you need to be careful, and maybe you get more than one opinion. Maybe you should go for walks, and like I said, eat the right foods, exercise, get your mind right, do something that's soothing that make you feel good. If you have to go back to when you was a child, the things that you used to or wanted to do or wish that you could do, like how you said, when I grow up I want to be this, or and life throw you curveballs where you don't get the opportunity to do that because you're so busy helping your family and all that kind of stuff. When you get to the age that you can, and you have a little space in there, never lose yourself into what you're trying to do when it comes to growing and being your authentic self, right? Don't let nobody else control your emotions or your life, because truth be told, your emotions is your reality. Everybody see life differently. Everybody see stuff differently. If I took a painting and I drew a painting, right? And I'm going to tell you this painting looked like a flower. And in my mind, I'm the artist. I drew it and I know what I drew. I drew a nice, beautiful flower. But another person may look at that flower as being abstract, meaning, how abstract drawings is when everything look all splattered all over the thing, and they may say, but it's not. I see a flower, but I don't see the rose that you drew. I see a carnation. Well, who better to tell you what you did than you, right? Do you understand what I'm saying? Hey, Cutting Edge, how you doing? Peace to you. Yeah, who better? Hey, Styles, what's going on? And who better to tell you about your of how you see life through your eyes? Who better to tell you about your reality than you? Right? Because think about it, y'all. Although we are all a part of this grand big source, is a part of God, a part of life. We're all a part of that. But we are all on different vibrational planes. We are all different vibration. We vibing on different levels. We all are. And even if I have a couple of friends around me, right? And we kind of like tight. I'm still on a different vibration than they are, but we're just closer on the level. Yeah, I might be right like down here a little bit, and they may be right here. But we hovering around each other. That same vibrational level is hovering, right? So we have the same type of emotions and feelings at that time. You see what I'm saying? So and everybody's not for everybody. Everybody's not gonna get along. You need to get that in your head. Everybody is not going to get along or going to like each other. That's not happening. Get out your feelings. You see? Realize that and get out your feelings. Now, I want to tell you about this and then I'm going to let y'all go. Listen, compliments. You know, people get compliments and stuff like that all the time, right? I don't care for compliments. I don't take compliments to heart. It's nice to have somebody say something nice about you. It's really cool, somebody think highly of you. But that's just one person opinion of you. Maybe two or three may think the same. Say somebody said, "Oh, you got a beautiful smile," right? You hear that, and you might have been hearing that all your life, right? Okay, so now what you have done is conceptualize that to believe that to be true because so many people told you that you had a pretty smile. Same thing with women with the nice bodies. So many people told you all that, right? Okay, that's crazy that you take that and run with it because all those people that told you that was their reality. They said beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. Those people saw you in a different way that somebody else or other people may not see you. So when somebody come up to you that didn't tell you that you have a pretty smile, they may say, "Ooh, you ugly. I don't like your smile." Or they may make fun of your body or whatever you so proud of. Then you're gonna feel some type of way. What you gonna do? You're gonna get in your feelings. See? So you should take compliments lightly. And another reason why I said it is because once somebody tell you something that you good, that you look good and all that stuff, your ego gonna start taking over. See, that ego gonna take over, and the ego is gonna agree with all of that, right? So you got the ego, you got your mind, and you got that heart mind. All of that's in alignment. And as soon as somebody says something that goes against the grain of your reality, then you pissed off and you in your feelings. See, that's why it's hard for somebody on here to get me in my feelings. See, you just understand when you waste all that energy and all those emotions, and then you respond in the wrong way. You think you telling somebody off. I don't told that person. I checked that. All you did was check yourself. Because what? The frequency and vibration went out. The universe recognized you as your thoughts or whoever your name is, and what it's going to do. Okay, well your thoughts feel like let me give it to, let me give it back. Boom, you did. See, so I just want y'all to be careful and just know how to move around here, and basically keep all that noise out your head and stay in peace and in balance, right? You know, and don't let nobody else alter how you see things because you all have your own individual reality. Everybody have their own individual reality. That's what I want to say. Exactly. Spiritual vibration. I left a lot of people alone. So-called family too. Yeah, I mean, just because they family, it don't mean that you have to get along with them or agree with some of the way they move and the way they live. That's their reality. It just ain't yours. It ain't your bag, right? And see, that's another thing too. People need to learn how to agree to disagree, right? If I don't like you, I don't like you. If I don't fool with you, I don't fool with you. If I don't go to the clubs and party and stuff like that, that's not my bag. I am just as happy being alone. It is nothing wrong with being alone. That's another thing I want to tell y'all. Don't be scared of being alone because you're never alone. It's always that inner God speaking to you. You're never by yourself at all. At all. You can discover yourself more when you're alone. You can hear what your spirit, what the God and you have to say, right? And then you'll know who you are. You'll know. So when somebody else says something to you that may get you in your feelings, it won't trigger you. It'll be like, you people done lost their mind. They the ones that's lost because you know who you are. Okay? So that was what I really wanted to say to all of y'all. Hey, Miss Kimi, how y'all doing? How you doing? Listen, I mean, and I was talking to Sylvia, like I said yesterday, and I want to tell y'all what I told Sylvia. And she told me it was okay because she wanted me to call her name. Sylvia! She said she don't like plucking into this computer and stuff because all of this, all this new stuff, she don't like doing all of that. But she like hearing me talk, and she like listen. She says only a couple of people that she listened to and stuff. But I want to tell y'all something, and I told Sylvia this, and she told me, like I said, she said it's okay. Listen, if you're a loner and you like being by yourself, it's nothing wrong with that. But don't waddle too long there, because we thrive off of each other, human connection, right? So every now and then, go around people that's like minded. You don't have to stay all day. Don't wear your welcome out. Seldom visitors make the best of friends. But if you see somebody or you connect with somebody that's cool with you, then okay, there's nothing wrong with hollering at them for a minute. You know what I'm saying? A minute or two, right? But just don't stay there too long, right? And another thing, even if you don't want to talk to nobody at all, just get inside yourself and talk to yourself. Hear what yourself have to say. It'll sound like you're talking to yourself, but you're not. But go outside. I'll tell y'all this all the time. Make sure you get up off that ass. Get up off that ass. Go outside and just sit there. I don't care what time of day it is. Anytime you get a chance, go outside and absorb that sun. Even if it's cloudy outside, the sun's still shining. You just don't know it. The moon's still up too. The moon, did you know that the moon and the sun up at the same time? Right? Go out there. If it ain't up for 10, 15 minutes a day, watch the birds, watch the squirrels, watch a piece of grass grow. Just go out there, right? And just look at how that works. Pay attention to nature and how beautiful it is. You're a part of all of that. I told y'all, you're a part of all of that. Every squirrel you see, every animal you see belong to you too. They're just not tamed. Even the ones you eat. Okay? I'm just trying to tell you. Okay. Hey, Cutting Edge, how you doing? In real life, though, outside, yeah, outside, y'all. I'm telling you, you'll feel so much better when you go outside and get some. It's like you just feel rejuvenated. And another reason why I said that too about being outside. Think about this, y'all. Okay, if you believe that you're a seed and a child of God, okay, He planted a seed, and the seed is you. Planted you here on this earth. Pretend like I'm in this room. I'm the seed that God planted here on earth. If I stayed in the house all the time, trapped in with no sunlight and all that stuff like that, I mean, just all the time, 24/7, never went out, would I grow? Would I grow in any way? No. it kills you. Go outside so you can grow. You understand? All right. Now, I'm gonna let you go. All right. That rhyme, don't it? All right. Get out y'all feelings, everybody. And with everybody else in their feelings, get on away from that because you don't want that to get on you. You don't want all that to get on you. All right. You walk away mad and don't know why you mad and ain't whatever you into ain't had nothing to do with you. But you walk away just as mad. Man, y'all go in with all that bullshit. Okay, I can't be doing all this cussing. But anyway, y'all hit the like button. If y'all don't mind for me, memberships are available. If y'all want to become a member, I would appreciate it. But don't do unless your heart desires. Do not do nothing. Don't click that button. Don't do nothing unless your heart and mind is on the right frequency. I'm pleased. I beg of you. Okay. Thank y'all for stopping through. Yeah, y'all go check out Mr. Keeman too. Mr. Keeman, hit your put your link in the chat for everybody. Most of y'all probably know Mr. Keeman, but for those who don't, y'all go check out Mr. Keeman. She need to get her subscriber count up, her numbers up so she can be fully monetized. Let's go, y'all. Let's help each other. Okay? All right? Let's love on each other and help each other in the best way we know how. And if you don't love us, then leave us. All right? And I'm talking about all of us. You tell people that. If they don't love you, leave you. Okay? So you can continue to grow. All right? Peace, everybody. I'm getting ready to get up out here. Did y'all want me to drop the link? I'll drop it because I think just in case I'm gonna drop it real quick, okay, y'all? And then if somebody want to come and say something cool, if not, I can dig it. Okay, what I supposed to do? Oh, I supposed to hit invite first. Okay, yo, I'm gonna get good at this after a while. You hear me? I'm still getting better, especially compared to the first time I went live. I think I'm doing pretty that gym good. Okay, I'm supposed to go control B. All right. Yeah. All right. The link is dropped. Y'all can holler at me if you want to. And like I said, if y'all don't, I can dig it. I can dig it. Y'all get ready for tomorrow and know that the week is going to be a great week. It's going to be exactly what you want it to be because you have the power to make it a good day. And I'm going to tell you something else. If somebody wish bad on you or something like that or say something wrong um towards you, like try to get you out of your feelings, you know what to do, don't you? Don't you know what to do? Say whatever you wish on me, I'll push it back to you and walk away. It's just that simple. How that thing say you for those little microwaves and those little stoves, set it and forget it. All you gotta do is say, whatever you wish on me, I wish it back to you. And then I push it back to you and walk on. It's just that simple. And what it said, all you have to do is speak it and know that it's gonna happen and it's true, then so be it. Y'all, honey, look. And that's why they said, and this another thing, y'all, that's why they said his tongue is a two-edged sword. It could go both ways. Why you think it said that? Because it can. Look, I'm out of here because we can keep on talking. Ain't nobody coming up here. I'll talk to y'all later, all right? Peace, everybody. Have a good night, all right? A great week. Bye, y'all.